Welcome back to Instables. Again, a very nice continuation that we had from yesterday's video, continuing on higher as we had our bounce off of our 50-day moving average, now testing our prior weekly and balance high that we do have here that we got a rejection from just recently. Again, after our bounce off of our 50-day moving average, does this show us that we have confirmation to continue on above our prior balance high here? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for from here. Now, before I jump into this, if you guys can do me a huge favor, hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, major volatile movers at specific levels that you want to be watching. For example, again, today out the gate, again, this is one of many major runners that we mentioned throughout the week, but as you guys can see, again, we broke out just above our $2 psychological level, looking for that possible continuation at about $1.80, continued on to our $2 psychological resistance, continued on out the gate all the way up to $2.40, 20% out the gate. And then we had a very nice spike today from our recent runner from earlier this week with WLDS here. As you guys can see, we had a major run earlier this week with WLDS. As you guys can see, out the gate here, looking for that possible bounce at $1.09 as our 10 was looking to see if we can cross above our 50 here for any possible continuation. We got a morning start on our 5-minute chart here, continued down higher, continued to respect our 10-day, and broke up all the way up to $1.68 from $1.09. Again, a higher risk mover that we mentioned. But again, any major movers, any major levels that you want to be watching, any news that you want to be watching for the market, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, let's jump into this one. So jumping into the SPY with you guys here again, looking at our intraday perspective. Again, what we have been looking for is that bounce back from our lower trend line here again, as we had this lower bounce back just below our trend line that we had a continuation on lower from. Looking for that bounce back was exactly what we're looking for. And as you guys can see from this bounce back that we had prior, looking for that possible island recovery here. And that's exactly what happened. Now sitting on a possible morning star setup, looking for that completion above our prior weekly high. Again, we had this prior gap down that we are now retesting. What we want to see here is a possible spike, a possible retest, again, a possible continuation on that proof of concept that we have on a spike to possibly continue on to 431. That's what I would expect. Again, our 431 level is our prior rejection point that we had. So again, 431, a very strong resistance that I would be, in my opinion, scaling out into. Now, if we can continue on above 431, if we get that proof of concept, again, getting a spike, looking for that retest to possibly continue on higher, we have major gap up levels that we can continue on higher from if we do continue on above 431. So this is the bigger watch. If we can get that proof of concept above 431, we have major gap levels. That is what major bulls are looking for. Again, short term, we very much have been getting this momentum that we have been mentioning here on our weekly chart, again, with our 21 crossing above our 50 weekly moving average. Again, we have been mentioning our 21 weekly moving average crossing above our 50 weekly moving average, showing us that bullish momentum as we have been selling off since we have been crossing lower. And as you guys can see, now sitting on not a hammer candle. A lot of people are going to call this hammer candle. This is actually a dragonfly doji. So again, sitting on this dragonfly doji, looking for that proof of concept into next week is what we're looking for. A very nice wick to the downside, showing that rejection to bears to the downside. Again, continuing to get nice bounces as we have been mentioning on almost every pullback throughout the last month is what we have been mentioning. And again, if we get this continuation on above 431, as you guys can see, we have these gap levels on our weekly chart as well, showing us major gap levels that we did have. So again, this is what we're looking for this continuation on the daily chart, looking for that proof of concept on the hourly chart to show that proof of concept for that possible retest at 431. This is the watch. Again, couldn't be much of a better setup in my opinion, above our 10-day moving average, testing highs, very much looking for that proof of concept on a possible spike. This is going to be the watch. We will see exactly what happens as we lead into jobs reports. We have many jobs reports coming out this week, but not nearly as much as important as we had with Feminits this last week, with Powell the week before, and with CPI the week before that. This is definitely a relief week of data that we will be getting into this next week. So we'll see exactly what happens. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, major volatile movers that you want to be watching, major news that you want to be watching 2.5 hours before market open, we get started in the Instabills room any major data sets that you want to be watching with the market moving, again, go to instabulls.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instables, I appreciate every one of you guys for supporting the channel. Continue to take with the markets as we have been. We will continue to go at it, stay patient, and again, staying blessed is our #1 focus in the Instables room. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.